Oh, let's see who gets on. Good morning, fish freaks, geeks, fish heads, the punks that want to be me. Alright, doing a quick one. Lots to do, as always. So, obviously, I'm not at the shop. This is H1, basically, under the old fish store, which is now the dojo upstairs. Get anybody on? Morning, Shivani. Been a while. I'm not gonna try feeding yet. A couple people getting on. Trying to do a quick one, as usual. How's the fishes? How's the family? Hope all's well. Cleveland weather sucks, as you know. Rain, cold rain. So much for spring, summer, March, whatever. Summer's not here yet. What's up, James? Morning. Hope all's well. How's the fishes? At the hatcheries today, H1. I hope I don't lose signal. Spectrum was here for like 2 hours yesterday. No babies, jeez. Those fish need something. So they had put a new router, modem, and all this stuff, and fixed the line outside, but it wouldn't stay on. I couldn't get the log on down here, so no Wi-Fi. So hopefully this turns out all right. I guess I could switch as I go. So I'm thinking more I get away from that modem that's upstairs here, it might get hard. I think I might have one or two females. I might just send them to you, and hopefully something happens. Troy. Sweet. Gonna have babies, and those Calvis, Comps and Calvis, Alto Lampregotas can have some decent batches of fry as mature toward adults, hundreds. The trick is raising the fry. They're very sensitive. I know when the first time I bred some black Calvis, I was at my parents', I don't know, maybe 16. I don't know how old I was. In my late teens or. But I didn't even expect them. I had them in a 20-gallon. And the evaporator was a couple gallons. It was like 2 inches low or something. But I was like, holy crap, look like dirt. Little pencil tips all over the tank. There's like hundreds of them. I'm like, holy crap. And the only thing I did was top off the tank a couple gallons of tap water. I think I treated it. I don't remember. I mean, I was young. All the babies died. The parents were fine, but all the babies died. So that's the tricky part, is raising those little boogers. You're best to have even for the lupi, if you have like a established 10, 20 gallon long, 29 gallon, and let some algae grow, seeded, sponge filter, etc. Some live, like Java moss or something, and use the water from the breeding tank to put in there, and then if once the babies are free swimming and you want to try to vacuum out with a hose or net as many as you can, because most of the time they're probably going to get eaten if they're in a established kind of display tank. They get picked off normally. So you try to save them, move them to established 10 to 20 gallon, even 29 gallon. You don't really need the height, but the 10 and 20 gallons, 20 long is great. Don't want something too big, because then it's hard for them to find food. So, and use a good seeded sponge filter. Yep. So they're predatorial. They'll eat their own fry. Sometimes they'll eat others' breeder fry. So in a communion like tank, community Tinganican tank, you can take a hose and vacuum out. Do it like before you turn the lights on. Turn the lights on and they're in sleep mode. And you might catch them laying around in a group and able to get a majority of them out without wrecking the tank. And then put them in an established tank and get some baby frozen brine or get some of my baby powder food I make. If you're local, I don't know. Sorry, I can't keep track of where everybody is from. So feed them a couple times a day. But having that Java moss, a seeded dirty sponge filter in there, they will naturally. There's organisms and microbes they will feed on. So, and then once they get up to ½ inch or whatever or bigger, then you can maybe move them up or start doing small 10% water changes every like couple days or so to help the growth and reduce the bio load in the tank. So anyhow, let's go look around. I'll chit chat while we go. I missed another mouthful of basically the red widow. She's been hiding. She had fry. There's babies in there. I think there's only a couple left. So there's 3 female black widows, 1 red widow, which is I think a female, and that male. It's a weird fish. I like it. Oh, I got one in the cave up there hiding, getting picked on. That one might have to come out. So F1 Mallory. I need to get them a bigger tank. It's too small a tank for those big Julies to breed. A couple odds and ends. That peacock, I don't know what's that in there for, but simless. The one's getting chased up. More simless. That's a chubby one. And Sanga F1 Ocellatus, Multifasciatus, bunch in there. Wild Brevis. Some big sunspot Brevis. And the peacocks. Beautiful red shoulder. I've been growing out some female with them. Need to get some more females. The Walteri. Some gold ocellatus, what's left of my longfin, white clouds. That's another fish I need to try to get in, put on my want list. The Geertzei, Capatochromis Geertzei, that's a young male. The peacock's hiding in the pot. Pretty fish. Look at the fins on that thing. Like saltwater. The rubescent red. Another Walteri. I had a 10-gallon leak, so I gotta replace that. I got a bunch of tanks. A Nairai. What's that fish? Anyone want to take a guess? Big X Chroma, said Jenny. Breeding pair of dark Regani. More Shelleys down there. Mapinga red group. I need to get these in a bigger tank for breeding on male and 5 females. That's a good ratio. Odds and ends. Look at that red passion peacock. One of my only babies. That albino one. Pretty blue eyes, which I haven't seen babies in a while. Look how color that little male. That might be another Walteri. Albino Benjai. Rwandas. Look at how big. Oh shit, they moved. The capillary Regani, that big one's probably 6 inches, maybe bigger, 7 inches, monster. Hongai, a little bit of Chromis Hongai. It's a good looking fish. Nagaro, look at the size of that dark Regani. I like my Julies. I got females with mouthfuls. I gotta start pulling these. I don't always pull the peacocks. That one right there, look at the reddish blood fin tail. Slow size. Gotta love the slow size. More slow size. Look at that daffodil. Look at the fins on that thing. OB peacock. Want the attitude in there. Llama Jake and the Benjais. I missed the female mouthful. Yellow top on Bombas. I've been trying to get some of these more in. Farm hasn't had them. I think some fry somewhere. Right now, dark. Chismulu, or the clown lab, they call it. More slow size is a female with a mouthful. Swallowtail, that one you don't see much anymore. Geared's eye, male, a couple females in there. Lerma Benjai. Tropheus Mazwas. I'm going to have some young up at the shop in another week or so. There's wild Gallia reef in there. Oh, there's they have babies. There's a baby. Cygnus. Wow. Didn't think they were doing anything. Surprise. There's the ventralis. He's doing this Love Shack shimmy. I can't remember the name. I gotta write it down. The Morii, Vibrochromis, Tenates. There's some black ocellatus. Shell dwellers I'm raising up. Suma dwarfs. What the hell? I forgot what those are. Rare shoot. Ornatus in there. No babies yet. And those are capillis. These are Ornatus. Really old wild daffodils. I sold the group of trophies that were in there. More Tenates. I think buffalo heads. Temporalis. Buffalo heads. Then there's Paragambis in here. And Madoka white lips. There's some Philibbornis. More peacocks. Where's those monsters? Oh, they're hiding good. Jeez. There's a big bee. My 30-year-old Synonous cat. Big arowanas. These are going to hopefully go into 340 in the very near future. Trying to move things around, doing some changes, moving things around, blah, blah, blah. Constant work. Big Welterite peacock hiding. This I still have to rebuild. A lot of work. Pearl mutts. We're gonna female Phenocylus. I do have a male at home. All the Burchardis with albinos. There's babies in there. They keep eating most of them. Some of them survive. Then there's all kinds of stuff in there. Peacocks, there's some slow size, Pertosas, Chismulus, Hulu, everything. Da-da-da. Moving on. This is F1 group of Nangu. I have a female, looks like holding that stocky one right there. There's Daddy-O. He's blackish blue. They're awesome. I love the Samazis and the Nangu. I haven't had Nangu fry available for a while, so the adults in the main tank have some babies in there that I've missed. Some Burundis, I think, and F1 Mitochromis Lastringa, the rare Pindus, Zaire, Katoomba, hopefully future breeders. I'll have the light on. The parents haven't bred in a while. Kapampa, future breeders. Two female Rapichromis. I lost a big male. I don't know why. Big Corduroy. Some convicts. Let's see. Ed. Awesome, man. Looking forward to it. We still got a pretty decent stock. More coming maybe in a couple of weeks. So hopefully fits your fancy. All right, this is what I call H2. There's a wild Nangu. I don't have great light on here, but there's some babies around there. bigger babies. That one's got kind of beat up. My Penboys, I imported those, put them in a bigger tank, moved those other Nangoos. There's a Kagoma fry, Black Widow fry. There's more Kapampa fry. Not a whole lot of. I got some Zaire fry right now, Kapampa and Moba. The Fluscoma Stratus, I finally got a mouthful. I gotta turn this radio down. These Autoceps Malawian Guard Trio is for sale. Male's probably 9 inches. Females are 7. They have bred. That trio is available. I might have a male Insignis. Maybe a Rostratus male extra. That's a male Insignis. So, slow size, a little male Z-Rock. That's funny, Ed. I have a way of doing that. Oh, man. Nah, that's why it tank's cloudy. Oh, 2 big male Grubber dead. Frick. That sucks. Oh, sorry. Unexpected. Hold on a second. I gotta put these in a bag. Oh, smell. Oh, man. Ah, frick. Oh, that stink. Oh. Alright, sorry. Wasn't expecting that. Ed, why don't you just throw like a handful, throw like 5 Fritoses in there. If you're getting young, Malawians, I got X Chromas with my red fronts here and a 120. They're fine. Fritoses don't usually mess, they're more co-species aggressive than anything. So I mix fronts with other stuff. Geared side, I finally got 1 spawn out of these. I thought I had 2 females and a male, ended up being 2 males. There's some Strigatus, they're gonna be up for sale soon. These are some Aussies. Look at that thing. He is just phenomenal. Uh-oh. Look at that little one. Yeah, just you could throw like 5 Fritoses in there. Get some of these Samazis. The Samazis, and look how awesome. They're bulky like bulldogs. I got some nice fry up there. There's a little fry in there. I didn't know these guys bred until this baby popped up. But man, I love that thick body. They're almost more my favorite than the Zaires. There's the old Zaire Pampas. Stumpy in there. Trouts. Looks like I have another male trout. I might be selling him. Kagomas. Another nice front. Now they're freaking out. These are Zaire Kampampa F1s. There is a female holding in here somewhere. It'll be like the 3rd time a young female spawned. Don't hardly get any fry, but the older Kagoma breeders. There's Dad trying to hide. Oh, sorry for the glare. It's horrible. The wild Makula Zaires haven't done anything. Spawned. There's the baby geared side, baby Kigs, Kagomas, Albal, Samazi baby, more Kig babies. Here's the wild MOBAs. They're out. They haven't got fed, so man, the stinking glare is so bad. I don't know what else to do. But if you could see the color of those fish. I have a wild group available at the shop. 7 of them. There's a baby in there. These are the Burundis, older group. I got a breeding group of these at home now. These are Mazwas. Haven't been getting too many fry from these. I do have 1 batch coming up. I'm keeping some for future breeders, so I always have backup. These Trigula Chromas Astigmas are for sale. There's 4. That one almost looks like it's holding. I could have swore they spawned, but I haven't seen no babies. So I haven't tried physically pulling them. My another rare one, deep water technique in the Ganathochrom's purpuraxularis. So there's Kapampa. There's the Kapampa babies down there. There's like a dozen. The original Samazis. There's the Big Daddy-O, wild male. Look at that. Oh, don't hide. The fins. He's huge with the fins. 15 inches. Baby Smazzi's down there. More baby Kagomas. More baby Burundis. And I don't know what those are. This and that. There's the Mazwas. There. Oh. Ah. The male Katoomba always hides. There's one of the nice females. So, odds and ends, the Mapemways, Icolas. There's Lupis down there. There's a breeder pair down there. Or Grebris, ACIs. So, alright, we'll head back over. My guy's up there doing wire changes. So, what time is it? Watch the time. 10:45. Alright, then I have to feed. I gotta run some errands. We'll go up to the dojo. Little chat in front of the wall tank. So, why is this frickin' alarm? I think a door must be open. It's gotta be. That's what it's. Sorry. I hate that when it beeps. So, I don't have nothing. I'm physically holding my phone. Ah, one little holder. Oh, shit. I have sciatic nerve still in my back. It's crazy. So, yeah, there's 265. Rose lines, con loaches, white-tailed shark, tiger barbs, gold barbs, longfin tigers, different botillas, yo-yos, striatas, danios, whatever else, I don't know. Alright, so no new fish this week. We did get our extreme order, so we had some empty spots. So certain size containers we were sold out. So that's back in stock now. I brought over fish, some medium Kagoma Fritosas, like 2-inch plus, and then some 3.5-inch, 3-inch plus. Holy crap. Hi, Brian. Thanks for hanging out from New Zealand, 3:45 in the morning. I was up around there, old man P time. It is like 10:45 a.m. roughly here. My clocks are usually all fast, like 5-10 minutes, because I hate being late. I want to be ahead of time. So anyway, what else? Oh, we took some trade-ins. I didn't see them. Somebody brought in like an Oscar, I guess, and some large fire mouse. Got a big, like, 8-inch. What am I thinking of? Bashir, ornate Bashir, Polypterus. Nice, chubby. He was eating some of his fish, so he's on the aggressive side. So you gotta have something big with him. What else we got in? I had somebody bringing in some large angels today, I think. A few. So we gotta have a few more angels. We're running low on the big stuff. We still have some mediums and smalls. Still have some of the blue ghosts, some orange kois, some black mediums, large. Not those big, giant, like those real nice big kois. I think there's only like 3 or 4 left. But I marked down some of the oddball stuff we had. The blue eye Panac is $150 off. Yeah, I mean, when I was selling those before, up $900. Had one that was like $1,500. So with the cash price, it's a really, really good deal. You can even ship one in for that. So you want something rare, really cool, that might live 50 years or something like that, well taken care of. Get one of those. He's only 7, 8 inches, maybe 6.5 to 8 inches. I had one that was 14 inch once. I got killed by my big 18-inch female stingray. I figured he got jabbed, so stung. What else? I marked down those rare freshwater tiger scats. There's 4 left. Uh, One of them gone. Need the tank to put new fish in. I'm working on import on some stuff. Um, I don't know who it is. I always forget, but he's been bugging me for the striata botillas. Um, Mailman's early. Different mail person. Hold on. He's looking like he's confused, and I need my mail. You all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks. Dave's got to get paid. And it appears no checks. I have some maintenance counts. That's the thing about the service part of the business, is getting paid. Multiples are late, which causes a domino effect. Me trying to pay my bills is so aggravating. That pisses me off. So some of these are older accounts. Well, one account was bought by some giant, some corporate investment group out of Chicago, I guess, and bought all these places up. I mean, they probably dropped a $500 million in a heartbeat. And so before, when it's independent owned, they wrote me a check right there and then. Now I had to set a W-9, all this bull crap, and she just emailed me today. It's like over 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, and now it's been submitted, it's approved. So a week, 2 weeks longer. So yeah, that's the downside of the service part of the business is you have to be a bill collector. So anyway, yeah, I'm working on getting some stuff in. Different types of botillas, loaches, small clown loaches, dojo loaches, some nice guppies, maybe some swordtails, the kois, or even just green. I don't know. The prices on some of this stuff, I hear me rant and complain about it, just like everything. I was looking at one supplier I don't hardly get from, and it like up 4 times the normal cost on some fish. It is double or quadruple wholesale price. So I don't know. It's just mind-boggling. I just, you know, they might crash and burn. So I don't know. Oh man, 90 days. I'm not a happy camper. So when I don't need any new clients. I don't really want any. If I take any new business on, one thing I tell them right up front, I don't care. I am not chasing money anymore. I'm 32 years in business. I no longer chase money. I get paid or I don't do it. I pull my shit out. So I'm not playing that game no more. So I have one newer one. They make sure that they want to know when I'm coming. They make sure they have a check ready because they've had, there's a lot of bad service out. There's not too many people that do what I do, the servicing, maintenance, aquarium maintenance. What the frick is wrong with this damn alarm? Spectrum was messing up shit yesterday. So I don't know how many people work in like nursing homes and stuff where the things are always beeping in the rooms, the nursing station. I'm like, oh man, I would lose my freaking mind. Okay, Ed. Yeah, that happens. I hear that with clients that are, big corporations, big businesses, and I'm chump change, and I hear them complaining in the office or the conference room when I'm cleaning the tank or something. You know, they're waiting for that $1 million check, and it's like 120 days or whatever, and but that's why those engineers and all those people make bank. So like that, it's relative. I'm small business, but I still have pay bills, just like a bigger corporation. So people don't always take that into consideration unless you own a business of or manage one of some level. Then you have a better perspective. If it's a big corp, medium corp, little corp, whatever. Um, so overhead costs and the domino effect. But yeah, anywho, but yeah, working on the price shit of stuff though, man. I can't believe it. And it's a lot of it's in Florida. I don't know what they're smoking down there. Um, but it seems like across the board, some of the bigger outfits, it's like a domino effect. Once once they hear or know prices what someone, then they raise their prices. They all want to kind of like match. So then you're just hoping, who's gonna you're gonna get the better fish from. Shipping's gonna be the same in a roundabout way out of Florida, so that doesn't matter. It's the quality of fish. But yeah, I might have to bite the bullet, so to speak, on buying certain stuff. Like anybody's been following me, getting rummy nose has been a disaster. Last this whole year, 3 4 months, whatever, dead on arrival, and then what's left is dead in next day or 3 days, and we end up with 5 out of like 250. So do the math. Retail value of $5 a piece fish, and it's thousands. And then the cardinal tetras were iffy, lost some. It seemed like they're getting better, and then all of a sudden they got ick on roids, like the Asian ick I call it or something, and all dead. Another 200, 250 fish, 300 fish. And that's what sucks. Per fish is not really super expensive, but when there's a lot of them, 100, 200, 300, 400, even if it was a dollar fish, that's a lot of change, man. It's devastating. So it's hard. I can't get over it. No matter how I've been in this business now 39 years, mine 32, going on 32. You just cannot. I just cannot get over it. You know, I might seem like it's part of doing business. I say whatever, and you don't get full write off. It's not like I get to write off that like losing $2,500 in two kinds of fish. Shit, it's a percentage of what I paid, and that doesn't cover the shipping, anything like that. So it's basically a loss. You get some write off. You're better than nothing, but yeah, when you lose, I haven't checked audit myself in a while, but retail value up to 25 grand in a year you can lose in fish. That's a lot of money. I rather have healthy, good fish and sell them to somebody than flushing them. So, yep. Yeah, part of the business, but getting some stuff is a challenge now. So I'm not gonna get rare stuff. Like I think we had two arowanas left. Back in the day when this was the store, that stuff was gone in a week. A lot of rare oddball stuff, but for us, it's not selling, and I don't think it's selling much. It's a very niche market. I don't think people have big tanks as much or getting big tanks as much, maybe because of cost, because thanks to COVID, screwed up everything, screwed up everybody, everything in the world. COVID that I don't know. I call it what did I call it? Viral warfare. I don't know. It definitely upset the balance, and it's changed the way we live. Um, oh, like 11 o'clock, 1 hour up. All right, so yeah, I'm working on getting some stuff in, some shrimp, sun-kissed shrimp, maybe fire red shrimp, different types of botillas and loaches, some live bears. I can't remember everything on the list, but I'm not. No more Cardinals and rummy nose for now. I just can't. I can't eat those kind of losses, and I might have to get them from a certain supplier that does takes all the losses. And I could understand certain fish why they jack up the price, is because they sustain. They're a middleman supplier or whatever. If I'm buying direct, I'm typically buying it for less, but there's much higher risk in getting livestock. So it's definitely a gamble, rolling the dice and just hoping for a good bag of fish. If it's not, then you're losing big time. So, but it's even worse if you get from a middle supplier that's supposed to deal with the losses and acclimation and treating and whatever and proper quarantine them, whatever it is. And that's why you're paying a lot more per fish, is because they're incorporating that in their losses and um, housing them and all that stuff. But if they come in and crash, then you're even up more of a shit creek, not a paddle. It's like then your losses are like double because you're paying double or 4 times now what they used to be. Or so challenges of the fish world, fish biz. It's not easy. So, all right, I'm mumbling. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, more discus. I know. Is there 6 left? I don't know if they sold any yesterday. I didn't look at the tank this morning. There's only some left, and I made it. I told Adam a deal. If somebody buys them all, that'd be a really good price, a cash price plus tax. So I'm gonna ship in another box of those discus. So it might be a couple weeks. Right now things are sporadic. The importers, like, certain things they only get once a month, some are every other week, some are weekly, and there's minimums. And then you gotta deal with I know they've made notes that they had to skip shipments from a country because there was no room on the plane for the fish, or it's way too risky. Fish are gonna be in a box for 1 to 4 days sometimes, whatever. So the less they're in transit, the better, and quicker they get to our tanks, the better. So, um, challenges of shipping these days. Like my extreme food was split. I was supposed to get all last Friday. I got part of the order. It was missing. Or on a Monday. That was supposed to be in yesterday. Did it come in yet? Or no, Wednesday. They ended up coming yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but the shipping industry, the airlines, pretty much suck. I don't know how they even operate anymore. So, probably shorthanded. That's everything. All right, enough ranting about that crap. But everybody have a great day. It's rainy and yucky here. Cool. Um, Weekend, I don't think it's that great. Warming up, but we got a lot of rain. So up here by Great Lakes in Ohio. So um, I will not be on tomorrow. That's why I'm doing this now. I have a seminars, martial arts stuff, karate stuff. Doot, 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 doot. There's me sitting in the bag. So there's Bob, the punchy bag. Love my little dojo. So anybody local, 7 and up, want to do some karate, self-defense, and training, workouts, right here. But yeah, that's it. So tomorrow there's a banquet, Black Belt Hall of Fame banquet thing in the evening, and then the seminars are during the day tomorrow, starting at 8 in the morning. That's earlier. And the one I like to go see, he trained under Joe Louis, one of the all-time um, karate full contact kickboxer back in the day. So fought with Superfoot Wallace and all those guys. Good old days. But all right, everybody, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Should be back Tuesday during the day, in the morning, by noon or something like that. So get Tank Tuesday, and hopefully I know some more info on new shipments. But we got a lot of stuff in. We're taking some more trade-ins because we have some tank space. We got a lot of live plants. I marked down some stuff. Thanks, Christina. I discounted some stuff. Trying to open more tank space to get prepared for another shipment or two. So, working on pond stuff like goldfish, koi, whatever, in the next few weeks. So, that's we'll see. And then I'll probably get pond plants like waterless, hyacinth. But I gotta make sure the weather's good because I made the mistake multiple times getting the stuff too early, and then we've had some nights that froze, and in the back in the tubs of the pond in the ground, and I've lost a lot of money in that stuff from the frostbite. So okay. um, yeah, so I had to bring. I think last year I brought in stuff inside, put it in tubs, whatever, and at night for leaving here just to save them because the weather's unpredictable, like April-ish. So yeah, the next 4 weeks, hopefully have more info and some stuff going in. We got a couple 125s clear, ready. The Zaire MOBA for Tosa's group, that's 7. I like to get those sold ASAP so I could use that tank. I want all those tanks down there in the bottom 125s. We use those for Koboi, Shabumkins, and Orandas, and Sarasasa comments and stuff like that. Probably get some maybe freshwater clams and trapdoor snails, I guess. Whatever, all the stuff you might need, want to use in your little koi pond or goldfish pond or whatever. So, or those guys are gonna have to come here and be put in a tank somewhere. But I could ship them if I wanted to sell them online. I get people asking, but and it's gonna get crazy. Dylan's prom, graduation is coming. Then he's fighting in Atlanta, so we're trying to get that training, all that stuff in. Ooh, so much shit. But all right, I gotta go. Y'all take care. I gotta go. Goodbye. See ya.